Alright, so today I'm back with another Blue Lock leak video, and today we will go over the leaks for chapter 286. Anyway, the leaks for this chapter were actually pretty insane, as we finally saw Kaiser and Isagi playing with each other, and let me tell you that they went crazy. However, two players from PXG also decided to have a little awakening, and those were Charles and Karasu, and in the end, those four went at it. But I don't want to say too much, so you will just have to sit back and watch to find out what happens. Anyway, before jumping into it, please leave a like and a comment, as well as join the Discord server down in the comments. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Alright, so to start off chapter 286, we see that Rin is getting the ball, as Nanase is throwing it to him. After that, the text says that Isagi and the Emperor, in their combined effort to snatch the final point, Rin's eyes start to glow as he starts to dribble like crazy, and he actually manages to dribble away both Birkenstock and Raichi. However, after them lies a monster waiting, and it's of course Isagi, who gets right in front of Rin. Isagi actually looks crazy as he is super locked in and says that it's there, the Beast of Destruction, referring to Rin of course. Anyway, it doesn't really play out how he wants it to, as Isagi tries to stop Rin, but it's kind of impossible as Rin has already entered his shooting zone. Rin then bumps into Isagi and tells them to both collide, and calls it a castle attack, which is a bit of a weird name, but whatever. However, just when you think that the hope is lost and everything is falling apart, something magical happens, as none other than Kaiser comes in and gets the ball away from Rin, who was just about to shoot. Kaiser then asks Rin what it is that he is doing, and says that this is the same action that he did before at the start of the game. Rin is just annoyed and looks at Kaiser while looking extremely angry. After that, the realization finally goes into Rin's head, as he sees that both Isagi and Kaiser have actually started to work together as they walk past him with their auras around them. Now I can't even imagine how shocked Rin has to be seeing this, as Kaiser and Isagi have been at each other's necks this whole match, and now suddenly they are teaming up, which is just weird to see, but it looks like it's going pretty well. Isagi then lets out a little laugh and says that this is their combined defense, continuing and saying that if Rin tries to shoot while Isagi is defending and keeping him locked down, then Kaiser will come and cut his shooting angle, actually making them into a super scary duo. Anyway, after that, both Kaiser and Isagi start to zoom up on the field, and they are heading toward Tokimitsu. Zantetsu screams at his team to get in there and to stop them, but just then, we see that both Nanase and Tokimitsu are getting beaten by Isagi's and Kaiser's teamwork, getting played like they are total no-names. After that, and actually no name in PXG says that the two of them are dangerous, like we didn't already know that. Their passing game is actually phenomenal, as they are carefully but aggressively passing each other, and even them just passing each other still has me in shock. Anyway, Tokimitsu, who is trying to guard them, says that they get together so well. After that, Isagi sends away a pass to Kaiser. However, to everyone's surprise, he actually jumps over it, and the ball instead goes over to Hiyori. Hiyori traps the ball flawlessly, tells them to let's go, and calls them both superstars. After that, we can see on PXG's faces that they are just shocked to see another player joining into the mix, and they are probably realizing that they are totally done for. After that, we get to another panel where the text says that the chemical reaction between Isagi and Kaiser is shaking the world. After that, we get to see some comments from the spectators and hear what they think about this, which I found extremely interesting. Anyway, someone calls Kaiser scary, while another one just questions how Isagi and Kaiser can be this insanely strong. Another one says that everything was so weird until now, and then the last one says that this is how normal football should be, which is a rare sight to see in Blue Lock. Anyway, now Hiyori has the ball and makes a tough choice between Kaiser and Isagi. He looks at both of them, who look back at Hiyori. Hiyori then enters his passing stance and says that no matter where you put it, just smell the goal and smash it. But now it's quite interesting to see who he will actually pass, and if he will make a total turn and pass to Kaiser. After that, we see Hiyori smashing away the ball and Shido trying to interfere but missing the timing. Anyway, Isagi sees this and only says, "Come on." As it turns out, Hiyori chooses Isagi. The ball comes flying towards Isagi, and he is now right in front of the goal with the ball right at his feet. He thinks that this is his chance, and that he will start by faking a shot. After that, he actually pulls out his as he makes his two-gun volley and gets ready to fire off an insane shot toward the goal. However, at the end of the panel, we see some bird feathers. However, Isagi still shoots away the ball, but as he shoots the ball, Karasu comes in his way and stops it. The commentators are amazed by this, and we also get confirmation that Karasu has meta vision, which wasn't really anything debatable, but it's good to have it confirmed. Isagi is just totally stunned by this, as he says Karasu's name. After that, Kaiser looks up at the ball in the air and says that it's starting to descend. However, he sees that the ball is actually going down towards him, and he says that this is his luck. As he is getting ready to meet with the ball goes down at a rapid speed, and it's already at Kaiser's reach, so he fires off his insane Kaiser impact. But unfortunately, the ball doesn't hit the back of the net, as it instead hits Charles right in his head. Kaiser is in total awe by this, and can only say his name. We also see that Isagi is looking at this carefully, and is questioning everything as he looks lost. However, he later says that he understands, and that they are not the only prodigies combining in this match. After that, we get an insane panel with both Charles and Karasu being side by side, and both having the same type of aura as they are looking more mighty than ever. The text then says that Charles Chevalier and Tabito Karasu are teaming up, and that they are the prodigies in PXG. Karasu then, with a big smirk, says that it's the exact same thing, also saying blurry, which I don't fully get. Charles, on the other hand, just says, stupid. We then see that Kaiser is extremely annoyed by all of this, while Isagi's puzzle pieces start to get going again, and he goes into his god mode, and the text at the bottom also says that the prodigy's way of thinking exists in France too. Use the ideas born from shared connections to conquer this labyrinth. The title for the next chapter will be Because You Were There, and also there will not be a break next week, which I'm super ecstatic over. It's been a long while since Blue Lock has had a break, which is a two-sided coin, as I'm super happy to get a new chapter each week. However, it must take a lot on the creators of the series. But luckily there isn't only one guy doing this series, which might be why they are able to keep up with this insane schedule. Anyway, let's go over the leaks a bit, shall we? Now, just a reminder that I can't show you guys any of the panels right now, as that will get the video taken down. But in my chapter review, you will be able to see everything. Anyway, Kaiser's and Isagi's synergy and teamwork are a lot better than I actually imagined. It looked like they had been teammates for years, the way that they were passing with each other, and also just understanding what the other person had in mind. Also, I'm glad that they got Hiyori involved as well, as he actually made a great pass, but I can't help but feel like Corona is just falling lower and lower down in the series. Like he had such a great start to the Neo-Egoist League before Hiyori got his awakening. And don't get me wrong, I love Hiyori just as much as you, but I don't know how Corona will come back into the story now that Hiyori is basically him, but better. Also on the topic of forgotten characters, we have to talk about the magician Ness, who's been nowhere to be found lately, which I guess makes sense, as Kaiser kinda crushed him when he said that he didn't need Ness anymore. However, I'm still unsure how he will make his return, but I guess that we will just have to wait and see how it turns out. Do you believe that Ness will come back into the story or not? Please let me know down below. Anyway, if you like Blue Lock and videos like this, then I would highly suggest you subscribe to this channel, and while you are at it, leave a comment and a like, as it helps out with the algorithm a ton. If you are curious to see another video of mine, please watch the video that will be popping up on the screen now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.